What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my top 5 foundations that I rotate every other day, and there's some foundations that I wear for certain stuff. So if you guys want to see my top 5 foundations are, then just keep on watching. The first one we're going to talk about is the Merit Beauty Perfecting Complexion Stick, and this is in the shade Bisque. I will leave all the information right here for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and check out the foundation, like the price, the name, and what shade I am. And I am going to be inserting like little demos of me applying my foundation so you can see the finish on every single one of these. So let me move off a little bit to the side. So yes, this is the Merit Foundation Stick. This foundation stick is freaking amazing. I typically use this foundation on days that I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, and I use this for everything. Foundation, concealer, this is all in one. I just, as you see in the demo, I just swipe it on my face, and then if I wanted extra coverage in the areas I need it, I just apply little dots on my face, and I blend it out with its foundation brush. This one does need to be worked in a little bit, so you just have to keep blending, but it looks freaking flawless on your face. I highly recommend this foundation if you're into that no makeup look. This is a perfect foundation for you. I also do have a link with them, so if you want to go ahead and shop Merit Beauty, I will leave it. It's always in the description box below. It is an affiliate link, so if you do decide to purchase through it, I do get a bit of commission out of it. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and shop through my link. I highly appreciate it. Next up on my list is the McGrath Labs Skin Finish Sublime Perfecting Foundation. This foundation is absolutely gorgeous. Does have a pump. It is glass. I say this foundation, I typically use it when my skin is literally perfection and I don't have to worry about covering a lot of blemishes. And if you do have a lot of blemishes, I just use like a concealer, let it dry, and then put this on top. Just because this foundation isn't full coverage, it's pretty light, and it does give your skin that healthy looking glass skin look on your face. So if you love that, this foundation is perfect, and it is pretty runny. I do have to use like a couple of pumps. I don't know if you'll see in the demo, but it is pretty runny. So I do have to use a lot of pumps of this. I only use this foundation when I feel like I said before, my skin's perfection and I can just use it without any problems of it not covering my blemishes that I have for the moment. But this is totally worth the price, especially if you have really good skin. If you don't have good skin and you feel like you have problem areas, I feel like this foundation you won't like. Everything's subjective, everything works everyone differently, so just keep that in mind. But I love this foundation on the days where I have little to no problems on my skin, and it really works. I do set this pretty well too because I am combo skin now. I do have an oily T-zone and the rest of my face is pretty normal. So I do set it pretty normally when using this foundation. So this is a top 4. This is 5-4. For top 3, I am going to talk about my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, and this is in the shade Patagonia M1.2 foundation. This foundation is absolutely gorgeous. This one I do feel like it has more coverage than the Pat McGrath, and it does say it has skin caring benefits, but like I said before, with anything that says it's skin caring, I really don't see a difference. It's just a foundation to me, so I'm not really looking for that skincare benefits. This is also kind of runny, but not as runny as the Pat McGrath. This one does have, I want to say, medium to full coverage if you do build it up. It does look super gorgeous on the skin. It makes your skin look like you have that, again, healthy glow, which I absolutely adore. I've been loving that glass-like finish on my skin. I do tend to build this one up just to get that extra full coverage. I use this for like special occasions. This is like one of my special occasions foundations that I know will last forever on my skin. Like I said, if you are super oily, then stay away from this unless you set it pretty good with a setting powder and some setting spray. This will look gorgeous on your skin. Now my second best foundation is the Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is for your best healthy looking skin day every day. This one does have full coverage. This is in the shade 5 Neutral. This will literally cover up everything on your face. It is, I believe, medium to full coverage. You'll see in the demo when I'm applying it. And it does have a little pump. I love that. It reminds me of the Becca, what was it called? The Becca Love is the Foundation? I don't know. It was something Becca. If I can find it, I'll leave it right here so you can see. But this one is a little thicker consistency. It doesn't really run down my hand like the other ones do. But this one literally makes your skin look filtered. I don't know what it is about this foundation, but it makes my skin look so beautiful. And especially if I set it just right, it can last throughout the whole day and my skin will not budge. It won't crack or my oils won't seep through. That's what I love about that foundation. It's usually if I have to go somewhere and I don't want anything to budge from my face, this one is literally my go-to. I mean, all these foundations are my go-to, but I use them for different occasions. But typically if I want something a little bit more heavier, I tend to lean towards this. Like I said, it is a little bit heavy, but you just have to learn how to blend it and use a little by little. Less is more. In this case, for this foundation, it's beautiful. Now, last but not least, in first place is Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Matte Foundation. See, the last three foundations I'm talking about are skin caring, which, like I said, I don't care about that stuff as long as it lasts on my face and makes my skin look beautiful. Then skin caring, I really don't care. And honestly, don't see a difference. So this foundation is pretty matte. It is the foundation I'm using on my skin right now. It just looks glowy just because I put on some highlighter and I did use the Givenchy Prisme Libre loose setting powder on my face. But this foundation will not leave your face until you take it off. This is such a beautiful foundation. I do believe it, like I said with the Charlotte Tilbury, is a little bit heavy. One little drop of this foundation does have a pump. That's all you really need, and just really blend it into your skin. And if you want extra coverage, another drop, and then that's all you need. A little bit goes a long way with this. It's super gorgeous, and like I said, it is pretty thick. So you see I put a little dollop on my hand and it is not budging and staying there. It's so beautiful. This is for the type of foundation that if you're going to a wedding or something, or you have somewhere to go and you can't touch up your face, this one will literally have your back through and through. This is why it's ranked #1 in my collection, just because it does last forever on your skin until you literally have to take it off yourself. That's how amazing. It is a little pricey in my opinion, but it is beautiful. I definitely don't regret this foundation at all. Out of all the foundations I'm talking about, and if you're pretty oily, I suggest you try this foundation out. You will not be disappointed by the coverage, the durability of this. It's honestly super gorgeous. Alright guys, so that is my top 5 foundations, and if you guys do have any questions, go ahead and ask me in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Anything concerning these foundations, don't worry, the video isn't sponsored. I just honestly love these products and I wish I could talk about them all day long, but I don't want to bore you guys, so all I have to say before I talk your ear off, I will leave them listed in my description box below as well if you are curious about these foundations, and I'll also leave my shades down below, so if you are foundation twinsies, you can go ahead and purchase the same color and you can try it out for yourself. I do want to do my top 5 concealers, so if you guys do want to see that, please go ahead and give me a like, comment down below, and before you leave, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And please make sure you hit that bell button so you get notified anytime I upload. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!